Ball spin. Hey, what up guys? Steph Curry here with a shot, boy. So today we're going to learn some math. This is an ACT example problem, so hopefully it helps you get a little bit closer to knowing everything you need to know to dominate every test. Okay, if you could subscribe, I won't be upset, and let's learn. In quadrilateral PQRS, sides PS and QR are parallel for what value of X? And then we've got it, PQRS, that's 70 degrees, that's X, that's 112 degrees. I'm gonna let you work the problem, pause this, and then hit resume when you're ready. And welcome back. Okay, still me, Steph Curry. Definitely not fake, definitely not Tyler Tarver. Okay, here we go. So, let's look at this problem and see what the answer would be. In quadrilateral, so this is not a parallelogram. I know that a lot of people are like, oh, it's a parallelogram, everything's parallel. It is not that. We don't know that. It could be, but we don't know that. We just know it's a quadrilateral, which means it has 4 sides. That's all that means. The sides PS, which is this one, that marker doesn't work, and QR are parallel. I wrote this, I see how I did this, those markings, that means parallel. We don't know they're parallel. They're saying if we wanted them to be parallel, okay? So I'm essentially putting what I want to happen in there. Are parallel for what value of X, okay? Now, this is a tricky one. This is a tricky one. I'm gonna switch markers because I don't want you guys to get confused, just like I don't want to be confused, okay? So in this problem, I'm gonna rewrite it if that's okay with you guys. So they want PS and QR, these are my 2 sides, they want them to be parallel, okay? Now, X is over here. What I like to do is I like to redraw it with what I need, and what I need is to visualize 2 parallel lines cut by a transversal. That's what I need to picture. Nothing down here matters to us in this problem, okay? Because if it was a parallelogram, yeah, those would matter, but those don't matter. These could be anything to throw you off. So I'm gonna look up here, I know that's X, and I know this is 70 degrees. Now, whenever you are dealing with parallel lines cut by a transversal, here is the easiest way to remember what numbers can be involved in that. You've essentially got 8 angles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Of those 8 angles, there are only going to be 2 different values. This is 1, 2. 2 different values that are possible answers. Either for every single one of these angles, if it's a parallel line, that's a transversal, every single one of these angles is either going to be 70 degrees or it is going to be the supplement of 70 degrees. And supplementary, probably more common term, is going to be 180 minus that 70. Okay? If 2 angles are supplementary, it means they add up to be a straight line, which is 180 degrees. Subtract 70, 110. These are my only 2 answers. That is it. If you only see one of those 2 answers on there for this problem, and it's multiple choice, it's one of those 2, okay? Now, say they're both on there. We need to figure out which one it is, okay? If you're familiar with anything I've ever taught about parallel lines cut by transversal, you know that I think the easiest way to do this is pick up this chunk and then set it on top of this. Because they're going to be, whatever it lands on will be equal to each other. So if I pick this up, this is in the bottom right. So in the bottom right, this would be 70 degrees. Okay? This angle and this angle is going to equal a straight line, which means that's going to be the supplement of 70, which we already found is 110. And that's our answer. Okay? Hope that made sense. If not, check out some other videos on parallel lines cut by transversal, but they try to mix it up with you on this quadrilateral. Don't let them do that. Don't let them fool you, okay? Be like me, Steph Curry. I'm not Steph. All right, thank you guys for tuning in. Please subscribe. That'd be great. Have a wonderful day. Always be learning.